what's up? Bunch of multi-tools, multi-cam black, multi-tools, hydro carriers, composition book covers. Looks like we got a bunch of vehicle med bags going. Multi-cam black looks like. Black multitaskers. Tons and tons of handled boot bags. There's more vehicle med bags. Vehicle med bags there. Looks like we got multicam NSW admins going. Highlander NSW admins. More vehicle med bags all across here. Labor Day bags. Looks like low profile aid kits. L packs. Labor Day bags here. Labor Day bags over there. Iridium, what's up? Charlie Wood, what's going on? Hot Rod, how are you? Cody Cassidy, what's up? More NSW admins. 2.8 mag stack, badass, right on, man. Tim Howard, what's going on? Is the NSW split rig? No, the NSW is not a split rig. And we're building NSW admins. This is a big NSW rig right here. That's the big one. One we did for the Navy. It's got the frag pouches on it. The full NSWs we put out today don't have the frag. It's just like this otherwise. That's actually a rig that the Navy had. Do you think they're going to get rid of Trump for DeSantis? No idea. I don't have a clue. Philip Strother, what's up? Drive Strength, what's up? So these are your composition covers. Front page has a piece of Velcro, which is also a pocket. Label on the back. Velcro on the back, Velcro on the front. You can do multicam black, you can do arid, or you can do multicam right now. Those are the three colors that we have. This is the new shirt this week. Man down. So special operations equipment in the rifle there. Ordered notebook covers, right on, man. Right on. Thank you for your order. Boot bags. We have smoke pouches. Black and multicam. Do we do orders for Navy? Yeah, NSW stuff. We don't do many anymore. We did a ton of stuff with NSW. Tokyo, what's up? We don't take purchase orders. Like everything we do is paid now. So we don't do purchase orders. We don't, individual NSW guys order stuff. We hear from those guys pretty frequently. A lot of Marine Corps, Air Force guys, but we don't do like contract stuff very often anymore because we don't wait for payment. Everything has to be prepaid. So when they want something, it's usually a very small unit. They pay for it on an AMPAC card, so we get paid immediately on it. Second militia day was good. A lot of stuff done today. We got a lot of stuff done today. Sheep tractor is fixed. Sheep are back in the tractor. Made a lot of product. Finished up the final design on those composition book covers. Built several of those. Figure out how I want it. I've got a batch of multicam wallets that are just ready to put edge tape on, so those are all done. Been sewing the last couple hours here. Eagle, what's up? How are you? Davenport, what's up? Do the free stuff. That's right. 44 of you on here and only 32 thumbs up. Come on, guys. Come on, come on. All right, guys. Well, I don't have a whole lot to say, man. I got a ton of shit to do. So if we're gonna talk, you guys got to type. Otherwise, we'll make this a short one, and I will go get something to eat. What stuff do I have to do? I got a ton of shit to do, man. A ton of stuff to do. There's always shit to do. The sewing videos today, right on. I've been since you saw that video, I've been sewing. Some wallets finished up. How did the sheep escape? The tractor wheels are too tall for the small sheep, and they literally just fucking kind of laid down, put their head down, and just got right out of there. So took another cattle panel. Neil zip tied it in place, bent the hooks over, the extra pieces where they were cut, kind of put a skirt around it. So we got up there. All four are in the tractor. We have a tarp over half of it. And tomorrow morning I will roll them onto fresh grass from where they were today. Just watched the new video, Chuck, right on. How'd you learn to sew? I taught myself how to sew. Somebody came over, showed me how to sew for about 5 minutes, left. The machine ran out of thread. That guy came back a week later and was there for about another 10 minutes. I really taught myself how to sew. But nowadays, there's great videos on YouTube, man. Like if there's something you can't do, it's literally only because you're not trying to. Brian Sweeney, what's that, buddy? Joseph Frazier, how are you? How long until the sheep are ready to process? I don't know the answer to that. I didn't really get them with eating them in mind. I got them with, I want them in this cage to chew on the grass so that we can move them around and start building soil and fertility. I really don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have a clue. And we're terrible about, like, even when we process stuff, we don't ever eat any of that. Like, we don't ever pull frozen meat out and use it. My guy shops 3 times a week and buys, you know, stuff and then prepares it the next day. And then same with Amanda. It's very, very rare that we use anything frozen. Want to start a business, screen printing or laser engraving, both 2A centered. Would you recommend one over the other? That just depends on you, man. If you're the one wanting to start the business, so what does one piece of equipment cost, compared to the other? Because I don't know the answer to that. I know people that screen, and you can do it, with a one-head manual press, or you can buy a $45,000 automated press that will shit out a shirt every 15 seconds. It just depends how much money you have to put into it. And I think you're really limiting yourself by the 2A stuff. If you're a designer, then great, right? But what are you going to design that somebody else doesn't have already? So you're competing with the dudes in that industry. I have a friend that runs a really big printing, started as a printing company. Now they do full cut and sew, and they actually have product made for them, right? They just ordered a tank top in 2 separate colors that was $900,000 for that one order. That's their cost on it, 900 grand. So, I mean, they're doing big volume. And I heard him tell, I'm in a group, I heard him tell people the other day that asked about the same question. Hey, I'm going to start a screening business. Would I be better off doing my own designs or doing other people's? Do other people's, man. Do other people's. And just do business with people that are doing volume with you. Build a good name, build a reputation. I'm not telling you don't do it, but you have to fulfill those, right? That's going to be your biggest hassle, is shipping all those things out. Living Free, what's up? Hey, Nicole, what's going on? Ray F, what's up? I spent my strip club budget on Labor Day orders over the weekend. Right on. You'll be better for it. You'll be better for it. You'll have less disappointment. You won't even, with the strip club girls, you don't even get to the point of an STD. Tac Medic, what's up? Tay Jones. Am I working on covert rigs? I didn't today. I built 2 yesterday, built 3 or 4 over the weekend. I think there's 7 of them right now. We will be live tomorrow at 12:30 with Bear Independent. So jump on YouTube. There's probably already a button there to notify you when we go live on our YouTube channel. John Lynn, what's up? Sourcing plants for your swale planting dealio. I thought that was already handled. I thought that was good to go, I thought. Any hints on topic for tomorrow? Whatever you guys type in, I would say. I mean, we just start talking, and really we just feed off of each other. So whatever the strongest energy is at the time. But I mean, a lot of it is, it's driven by you guys, what you guys ask. I mean, if we wake up in the morning and there's something has blown up somewhere in the world, or some crazy shit's going on, Gorbachev died. Didn't know that. And I'm sure Nicole is going to tell you, doesn't affect you. Doesn't affect it. It so doesn't affect me that I didn't even know he died. I guess that was pretty recently. Are you set on key rings for the covert rig, or are you going to experiment with something else? I'm not set on them. It's the best way to do the 1.5-inch straps. We could totally put common loops on there, or G hooks, or even a Fastex buckle, but you would have to run a 1-inch strap. You'd have to run 1-inch webbing, and you're not going to get it any flatter than those key rings. And the whole thing about the key ring is the split ring, you can take it off and put whatever you want on. So if you have shoulder straps off of something else, you could put a piece of 1-inch repair hardware on there and put whatever. Who's on the live? Bear Independent. Just was in North Dakota with Bear and his crew. Absolutely great people. Brandon, yeah, we know Bear. Like in real person, we know Bear. Bear's been here. We've hung out with Bear a few times. Bear's been here a couple times. 12:30 live, Bear Independent. Underneath the Dodge Dakota right now, soaked in antifreeze. Could use a good laugh. Got anything? We're laughing at you. That sucks, buddy. That sucks. I got completely stuck in the mud yesterday, coming up this pasture hill after it had rained with a horse trailer on the back of the Tundra, and the truck was sliding sideways. And every time I tried to roll back to get a little momentum forward, it would kind of just slide us sideways. And had we kept pursuing it, it probably would have turned the truck over. We got out of there. Doc Barry came out in a Jeep with a winch, winched us. It started pulling his Jeep into the hill towards us. We finally got it out. I'll make the sprout setup go quicker. Right on, right on. Finally caught a live chat. I'm just finishing up, pressure canning some sausage. Right on, very cool. Gorbachev was 90. That's a long life. Is that bottle of Tullamore Drew still there? John Lynn, I am not sure what that is. What are we talking about? Will covert rigs drop with custom options or made colors, ready-made colors? We're probably not going to do any custom options. There's no. I have elastic in black. I talked to the vendor today, yesterday actually, wanting gray and coyote. It's coming in February. It doesn't exist. It's a weird size. That 4-inch elastic's a weird size. We can probably get it in multicam and multicam black, but I have black. So for instance, if we let you custom order it, I saw some guy said he wanted it in Highlander, right? No fucking way to do it. At best there's Highlander printed webbing, which I don't have. There's no, Cryptek has never done any Velcro, and there's no elastic in it. So the dude that wanted Highlander, I don't have fucking any way to do Highlander for him. I mean, I guess we could probably build the webbing out of Highlander. So like these pieces might be Highlander, but this wouldn't be, and the elastic wouldn't be. Black would be good on gray. I don't have gray. You would get black here, gray here, maybe. I don't even have I don't have any 4-inch Velcros in gray, so we can order them in, maybe. There's a lot of shit. The stuff that we don't have, fucking, we're finding out that it's just like it literally doesn't exist anymore. People are not fucking making it. It's the size. It's a weird. The 4-inch is a weird size. Chase sheep for 2 hours a few weeks ago. Many lessons were learned. So we chased sheep for a while yesterday. Have 3 or 4 people. Try to run them into a corner somewhere. Use a cattle panel. Those are 14 feet long. So if you have a chaser and a beater, just have 2 people carrying that cattle panel, and you can kind of set up a wall, move them into another location, and have another person with a cattle panel. We chased them to the top field, and then we have a corridor that goes through there. So they were back in there running away from us, but it's a dead end. So we rolled the sheep tractor right up there, and then just took a cattle panel and put it against the gate, so there was no escape. And they literally ran straight into the sheep tractor. Where's Babe when you need him? Oh, you mean Babe like the pig? Babe the pig? Had to leave a half bottle when I let the swale workshop to catch a flight. John Lynn, I don't have a clue, buddy. No idea what we're even talking about. I'm assuming it's alcohol. 2 beaters, 3 chasers, a seeker, wrangling sheep is a game of Quidditch. Yeah, it really was. We have video that'll be going up. Doc Barry was pretty good at catching them things. The Lore podcast is great. 9-hour trip, 13 episodes. Isn't it, man? Isn't it good? It's a nice change, right? When I need to just work on some stuff and not think about anything specific, that is and it's very soothing. That piano music in the back of it. Dude, it's a roper on call. Great Wolf, were you there when that fucking goat jumped in the pond and couldn't get out? And Scully lassoed it with 550 cord. Do you remember that? Were you there? I think I have my bears confused. Is Bear your buddy that sells soap and oils? No, that's Lance. No, that's Lance. Bear Independent. Refuge Medical. Caleb House. Bear Nation. What platform is Lore on? It's on. Lore's everywhere, man. Aaron Mankey, he's got 3 or 4 different podcasts. He's got Amazon TV shows of Lore. Aaron, the Lore podcast is enormous, man. And any place, literally anywhere you listen to podcasts, Lore will be there. Grindstone Ministries, yeah, Grindstone. There's another one. Did Dr. Barry have to strap off his Jeep to anchor to the winch out? No, there wasn't anything to strap it to. Cody got in there. Dr. Barry got in there, hit the brakes. So I don't know why it was. Eventually, and he was kind of like in a ditch, right? So he was the Jeep was facing uphill a little. So the tires were kind of in like a little swale. But it eventually pulled enough that we were able to spin the tires enough to clear the mud and kind of get some traction. Lots of good conversations after Homestead Meet last weekend, building our community. That's great, man. That's awesome. Lance, who looks like a bear. I believe I filmed it and posted it right on Grindstone. Yo. Jeremy Pack, what's up? Billy Magnum, what's going on? Evening, John. New career. Are you going to elaborate on that, or you want me to? Okay, I'll go. You got a new career. What is it? What's your new career? Or are you saying that in response to something else? I don't have a fucking clue. How did you and Bear link up? I remember when you lent him the badass log splitter. We had talked several times. We had been speaking, tagging each other back and stuff. He was in Kentucky, so we drove up there specifically to meet Bear, and that's how I met him. It was about exactly an hour from here, and we were up in that area last week too. Actually, do you know a dude that helps with roping clinic in Humboldt? I'm gonna hit him up and see if we might have a calf competent roper in the area. We won't need that here, man. It won't be necessary. Sold my medical repair business, looking for a new one. Got it. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna start turning these lights off, so we'll go for a few more minutes. Last minute conversation, questions, statements. I put a little video up on Instagram and TikTok today. If you haven't seen it, check it out. How often do you need to move the sheep tractor? I don't know yet, but where we have them is pretty short. My biggest goal is so that they're not eating out of their manure. So probably twice a day. We have some area that has 24-inch at least tall grass. So I'm guessing twice a day is what we're going to do, and see how that goes. And I mean, we just had rain, and then we got more rain coming too. So that grass, it's sunny out there. The grass is really growing fast. What color L packs? I think multicam. Was Bear in the Vice issue of Shofar Mountain? Yes. Yeah, Cody was too. Bedtime, right on. Any butt pack colors in the pipeline? I don't know the answer to that. We just did coyote, didn't we? There's one sitting there. I don't know why.
That I don't know, but I know the ones that they just finished from the hours.
Did you hear about Mississippi water situation? I have not. What's going on in Mississippi? Did you see Pakistan? It literally fucking flooded a third of the country, I think they said. Killed thousands of people. I like the shirt that Billy was wearing, the Reduce the Carbon. Didn't see it on the website. Would love to buy one. You are the carbon they want to reduce. You are the carbon that they want to reduce. So just type in carbon. I don't know what sizes we have, but top right corner on every page is a search bar. So if you put in carbon, it'll be right there. I don't think we have many left, but it should be correct. So if it'll let you order it, then it'll ship. Contaminated with monkeypox. I heard that's in the sewage. I heard they were saying that about the sewage. The better question is, why are they testing the sewage? Like, what the fuck's really going on? And do you believe it's true? Right? Or is this some ploy to be able to fucking shut all the bullshit down again? Or is there a lab somewhere there that is disposing of it? Have you used the Power Beats 3s? I don't think I have. I thought the Power Beats 3s don't have a cord on them. What does this say? 3s? I can't even fucking read that. I guess, yes, I have Power Beats 3s. That's what I'm wearing right now. At least Mississippi doesn't have polio. But it's being said, a lot of the fucking polio stuff you're hearing is coming from the fucking vaccination. The vax for the fucking bullshit over the last 2 years is presenting in polio in people. I would like to hear how many of the people showing up with polio did not have the 19 vaccination. That's the real fucking question. When COVID hit, big headlines, COVID in Vegas, wastewater. Meanwhile, we keep pulling bodies out of the local watering hole. Watch the Water. Yeah, the movie Watch the Water. Are they loud enough? They are for me, Matt. But a lot of that has to do with your phone, too. Just talked to a guy who calls it COVID 1984. Yeah, everybody. I've heard a ton of people call it COVID 1984. There's T-shirts and all kinds of shit. Just upgraded to a bone conduction Bluetooth headset. So far, I like it. Right on. Heard there was monkeypox in the sewage in San Francisco. Yeah, I heard New York. The crazy shit is, you'll see these. You'll see it like on the side of the Facebook taskbar or whatever, and it'll have like Tennessee, right? You'll click it, and then you'll see you'll see another one. It's the exact same article. They just replace the state name. So all 50 states get the same bullshit. Many other things are going to pop up because of the jab. So I saw today and yesterday, and I saw it several times. Europeans, the UK is starting to pay $140,000 out per COVID, per vaccination injury, 140 grand to individuals. And they came out and said nobody should take the vaccination or any type of booster for the vaccination if you're pregnant or going to become pregnant. And I also said if you are nursing children, if you're lactating and nursing a child, you should not take the vaccine. There was a lot of other shit also with it. Shotguns, they are now renamed shocks. My buddy had a heart attack at 30. Jeremy Peck, that's terrible, man. Vaccinated or not vaccinated? I think that needs to be the question with almost everything right now. After the jab, yeah. Dude, you have fucking 8 and 10-year-old kids. 8 and 10-year-old kids that are having heart attacks, and every one of them is fucking vaccinated. They said that the child myocarditis or whatever it is, the children having heart issues, it's up like fucking 1,000% or something. I mean, it's insane, the number. Shitty water. It's all contaminated. What's up, Josh? I didn't see you on here, man. Pro athletes, peak condition, having reactions. Thousands of them stay survival. Did you order your mini hoe yet? My mini. You mean a track hoe? I haven't bought one yet. Cardiac myopathy in kids. Healthy kids at that. How, if not from the well, it is. I mean, every one of those kids is vaccinated from what? Well, I mean, who knows? Who fucking knows? But that's what the stories say. Polio vax came out in the 50s. In America during the 80s, there was still over 300,000 polio cases. Sanitation made polio numbers go down, not the vax. You're correct. Most cases of polio come from the shot. If you look at, there's a movie and a lot of the footage is black and white. It's about 90 minutes about where AIDS came from. AIDS, and all these guys say AIDS came from the polio vaccine when they were making the polio vaccine. They were not supposed to use chimpanzee lung tissue, and that's how it crossed over, and that's where AIDS actually came from. And they've actually had huge hearings in Europe about it, and you can see some of parts of those hearings and the questioning that happens on that movie, if you find that movie. Sudden adult death syndrome, yeah, crazy. And people are just like, oh, okay. WE due to inflammation of the chest as the immune system acclimates to the jab. I'm paraphrasing. Sudden adult death. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go get something to eat. You guys have a good night. 12:30 tomorrow. We will have a great live feed.